Good morning everyone, today we're going to be unboxing the new Nezuko Mouse Pad over here. So you can see here that this is from Asus, and yeah, they've collabed with Demon Slayer to make this Nezuko Mouse Pad, which is pretty cool. In the past, I've always been using Razer mouse pads because I just like the Razer mouse pad, and you can see here this is the Overwatch Diva one. Now, it is a little bit old. I've had this mouse pad for about like 4 years now. So yeah, you can see the material's a little bit worn off. I've kind of got really lazy, and instead of hand washing it, I threw it in the washing machine a couple times, and it's not a good idea. It kind of screwed up the material. So now when it's laid flat, you can see that there's like extra. It's like sagging now, and it causes a lot of friction. It really screws up my aim. So they gave me the perfect excuse to buy this mouse pad. I actually wanted to buy the Genshin Impact Paimon mouse pad, but Razer store was being really anal and said that I needed to buy the Razer chair in order to get the mouse pad, and I just wanted the mouse pad because I don't like the Razer chair. And yeah, that's why I was just like, well, too bad, I'm gonna buy Nezuko instead. So anyway, without further ado, let's see what's inside the box. So I just open this, boom. We got a nice little Nezuko thing rolled up over here. It's not rolled up too tightly, pretty loose, so I think it will probably lay flat the moment I take it out. And here is the Nezuko Mouse Mat. It is a little bit on the thin side, I think. Yeah, it definitely feels a lot thinner compared to the Razer one. The Razer one is a little bit thick. Now, of course, this Diva mousepad is based off the Goliath mousepads, I believe. And then this is new. I've never really used an Asus mousepad, to be honest with you guys, but it is a little bit thin. The material itself is fine though. Like, I think there's a lot of glide. Feels more like a speed versus a control if we were to use the Razer terminology. This was a control. It's a little bit more rougher. It's not as smooth. Now, as for the size of the mousepad, it is exactly the same as a medium of the Razer Goliath mousepad, exactly the same size. So perfect for me because I was just looking for another mousepad, to be honest. So what I could actually do in order to make the mouse mat just feel a little bit thicker is I can just stack them on top of each other like this. And so there's a little bit more thickness, a little bit more cushion on the mouse pad instead of just using the Nezuko one by itself. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy about this mouse mat. You know, the only thing is it is a little bit too pink for my liking, but I mean, come on, it's Nezuko. How can you say no to Nezuko, right? So obviously I bought it. Now let me just give a feel on the mouse mat. Yep, it's definitely a speed. You can see that my mouse is, well, I guess you can see, but my cursor moves a lot smoother around the place. It's a little bit fast. I'm gonna need to get used to this. I can literally just kind of push my mouse across, like I just tap it and it flies to the other end. It's very, very, very smooth compared to my Razer one, which had a lot more control. I can push the mouse, but it doesn't fly all the way to the other side compared to this one where there's a lot more glide, I guess. That's probably the right terminology. But yeah, again, it is a little bit thin, so do keep that in mind that this mouse pad's not going to give you that much cushioning, especially if your desk is like, if it's a hardwood or marble or like stone or something. This is not going to be a lot of cushioning for your wrist. But then again, I don't think most people buy mouse pads for cushioning unless you buy those legendary Oppai mouse pads, which I would love to get, but I don't think they're very good for gaming, unfortunately. They're comfortable, but not good for gaming. But anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Can I say except you're welcome for the heals, the boosts, the rest?